Alright there, sure mate Yorkie here. Whoa, hang on, I'm on camera. There we are. Sure mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous on Campfire Tales. Now, where are we? There we are. What we're going to do today is deal with Daeran's possible final piece. We've taken him to the Gravestone Rock, I think it is, where we need to deal with the other that's with him. Convinced Daeran that the entity watching through the eyes of the commander has conspired with the Inquisitor and brought the Count to his execution, so the other does not suspect a trap. It will try to protect his gateway. Alright. I don't like doing that because he's my boyfriend. But
we march ahead.
There's a little bag there. There we are. Leota plays his role perfectly. He stands before the improvised place of execution, formidable and emotionless, like the living embodiment of inescapable retribution. Commander, I'm glad to see you upheld your end of the deal. The Mend of Inquisition thanks you. We will take custody of the criminal now. It's hard to read anything on Daeran's face. My, what a curious installation. Count Day, the Mend of Inquisition finds you guilty of treason, criminal links to demonic cult, orchestrating the murders of several of this country's citizens who were killed and decapitated by you or your accomplice in Canabres, and a range of other places. I, Leota, Hawkblade, Inquisitor, an exterminator of the demonic blight by the grace of the Inheritor, have been authorized to carry out the sentence, death by fire. Then why does it... Oh, you're going to burn him on there, okay. How do you put him on a wooden platform to burn him? I suppose that'll burn too, but... Yeah, oh, okay, it's a stack of wood, I get it. It's not just a platform. With the permission of the commander, we will begin. Daeran darts a glance at you, seemingly lost for words. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. He's my boyfriend. I don't want to do this, but it's the other. You know what? This may be the worst move. This may be the worst move, but I gotta roleplay me as her. And the truth is, he's a boyfriend. She loves him. She rejoices in his chaos. I want any part of this farce anymore. The truth is that we... The Inquisitor's glare pierces you. The other shakes his head quickly and pleadingly. Don't. The truth is that we all know about the entity that is haunting you, Daeran. Daeran's eyes widen and he goes painfully pale. The Inquisitor utters a stream of obscenities and then immediately offers up a fervent prayer to Iomedae. And then a wave of hundreds of soulless screams slams into your ears, and the world around you seems to explode.
Defeat is not an option.
And there's the other. Do we see? Hey, yes, we do. 1060. Lots of elemental reduction. That's okay. You're first up. Bismuth, you're standing back right now. Naira. You're using the cloud. It didn't... Huh? The hell happened there? Onyana, you shouldn't be up there, you should step back. And... I can get it from here, can't I? We'll take them. I really am not sure they're all that good.
to the fray! No glory without risk!
Omronda Gratio. Omronda Gratio.
Seven to one!
Now, Orama, Orama, now, Orama, go.
What the hell happened there? Well, whatever happened, I'm not sure. I mean, there's too much to scroll through, but maybe if I go up. The hell did it cast? Grown Nabasu. Roland. Shout. And I had Sonic Protection on. Huh. Alright, well. Shouldn't be able to do this much. Oh, it's evil undead. It's not even...
The light take you!
Ari, T, go.
Ari, T.
I missed.
Ari, T. Go!
Still needs a full 20.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
It's not doing a lot of damage. Put your claws on. Right, now I think you need to be on healing. Okay, and everyone's dead. Alright, this didn't work. Alright, let's start that again. I had pre-buffed here, so... It's gonna be rough. But first, Sealer...
Together, we stand.
Ona Arayana.
Right. I mean, it's come out to fight anyway. Let's try our level 8 instead of our level 9.
Novoran! Novoran!
Amranda Gratio!
Into the fray! No glory without risk!
Right, we're gonna have to rely on her. If these buggers die, so be it. Honestly. And it did nothing to that thing? Why? What are its resistances? I don't think this thing can be directly beaten. What if instead of that, try something else? If instead of that, I use her fire and magma, which is what I usually start with. So I think that's getting through, but
We will win this war.
Let us not hesitate.
try it again. Then we may, if this looks bad as well, we may have to try and trick him. Don't like it, as I said.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
We did 60 damage. Where are you, Abu? Right at the back. That's not a good place for you to be. No damage.
Into the fray.
I mean, she can do some. Get you out of the way too. Don't forget your claws on. It's not doing much damage to them, is it? Did we put that on? I don't think we did.
The Inheritor, guide my blade. The light, take you.
Ember. You can stay out of the way. I seem to be out of the way. What about... Well, for a start, we can get that on everyone. You got your claws on. What else can we maybe do? Could do plasma burst wall. It's not going to be a lot though, is it? Seems to withstand storm, the cloud thing. We'll try a plasma burst wall. That was 30.
Away, you rascal!
To the fray!
What about healing, as I said? You can stay away because you can't touch them. What else can we do? I could do that. Trouble is, it's only within close range. No. Don't we have a destruction or something? What's that? Joy of life? $19d8 could be powerful. And I think it's within 30. Not quite, it's not. Alright, never mind. Alright, that was unfortunate. What is it on now? 671. It is going down. Now, that's missing when I go for it, so got to go back to this. Well, actually, we can try an eruption. Let me just check. Why don't you actually tell me what it does for sure? Try that. That's another 22.
No glory without risk.
What are we on now? 610. What damage do you do? Don't know. That's not useful. Could do that. What else? I can't do that without hurting everyone. I don't think I need to heal just now. In which case, let's try for that. It's a miss. That was damage, 58. So it does a good amount of damage. All brig.
I think I can push through this.
So the silence falls over the battlefield is accompanied by the sensation of sinking into a deep water, slowly and inevitably. The surface grows further and further away. The darkness grows deeper and deeper around you, and below is nothing but bottomless black. Voices sound inside your head. No, not voices, images, ideas. Deal. The blackness seems to extend its hand, a vague extremity, an open palm. Deal. Let go of us. An antagonizing yearning for freedom grows through you, piercing your entire self. It comes from without, and you feel it as your own reward. You get reward, power. Away, we will go, away. The old door is closing. We will step back. A picture of Daeran's severed head, dripping with blood, appears before your eyes, looking eerily real. What are you? A stream of feelings and images crashes upon your mind. They cannot be described in any language you know. You can only sense the general shape of them. The direction, the afterlife, space, void, death, infinity, journey, escape, hunger, over and over, hunger. What is it you want? Secrets. Keep the secrets. Door. Close the door. A desperate desire to break free from the trap and escape lances from your mind and heart. You're gonna die, creature. You're evil. The feeling of sinking into the depths is replaced by a sensation of whirlpool roiling around you. Death, freedom, freedom, death. It's healed up, not fair. That's bull. I hate when it pulls stuff like that. Ember's almost dead. That was stupid of you. Cure light wounds. Cure serious. Cure moderate. Damn it, he's off the thing! I throw that at it now, it's gonna hit us. But I don't have a choice. That's not what I had in mind, actually. Never mind. Did it do anything? I don't think it did.
Go!
This'll leave a bruise.
I mean, she's dead, unfortunately.
I'm alright.
Well, that's pretty much all of us dead. Might as well go in there.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! The light take you!
Go!
Into the fray!
So they're dead. Try that. Completely immune. I'm immune to that. The Shadow Demon's doing some work. Try this. I don't think it's gonna work. Nope. Alright, we're gonna have to try see if it works any better when... I mean, if it hadn't healed, it would be dead. But... it gets to heal. Alright, so I'm gonna have to try and... I'm gonna have to scare Daeran. Sorry, Daeran. Might not even work that way. We'll see.
I will not falter.
Inquisitor, who seems to be listening to something only he can sense, gives you a sudden nod. Appears everything's going as planned. Left your companions exchange bewildered glances. Keep watch without word, understanding that something unusual is about to happen. Daeran seems shaken by your words. He looks away for a moment, then asks with faintly, "Burning at the stake, Trifle old-fashioned. I thought you'd offer something a little more sophisticated for your noble clientele. But what interests me most is what your role is on all of this, Aldiana Shade. The Count is obviously trying his best to mask his emotions, but his voice betrays him. A slight waver, as if he cannot believe what he's hearing. My role? I was the one who reached out to the Inquisition. No, I don't like that. I gave the Inquisition free rein in this matter. You have been under suspicion since day one, and I knew without a doubt that I would hand you over to them if needed. Murta's face expresses undisguised approval. He shifts his steady, he stands readying himself to fight. Daeran parts his lips to say something, but then presses them into a firm line, restraining himself. It is good that we finally had an honest conversation. I've always approved of honesty in people. Leota stands motionless like a statue, stares at you expectantly as if asking your permission to continue. You're not my friend or my ally, you're just a bargaining chip. I'll have forgotten you entirely by the time the first of your blackened ashes are carried off by the winds of the world wound. Leota gives a barely perceptible nod. The circle of room starts to glow faintly at his feet. Daeran listens to your words, never taking his eyes off your face. Only when you are about to finish do you finally break. With a shudder, he averts his eyes, avoiding looking at anyone. His voice sounds hoarse, so this is how it ends, I suppose. Suppose I deserve this, don't I? If you walk through this life without showing any compassion or gratitude towards anyone, it's highly unreasonable to expect someone to show compassion toward you. I hate this! Sorry I have neither the time nor the strength to continue this conversation any longer. Don't you have to duel the Soul Shade End? Daeran paused for a moment, mustering his courage. I must warn you, there is someone who may be severely displeased by your attempt to kill me. Someone dangerous, prepare yourself. There's a palpable shift in the surrounding air. Everything seems to tremble, like the moment before a thunderstorm. There's no bolts of lightning or rolls of thunder, but the sensation of some malicious presence, enraged and bewildered, rings through the air. We did it, Commander. It is coming right into our trap. Well, let's hope the trap is useful. A scream of a dozen voices, soundless but powerful, drills into your ears and resounds over the land. The ritual circle drawn by the Inquisitor flares into life.
Defeat is not an option.
Is it still the same thing? No, it's a lot less.
Amranda Gratior. Amranda Gratior.
And you only need 17 now, though. It's a swarm. I can't hit it because it's a swarm. Ulbrich can because he's got that thing on. You can't hit it either, can you? Because you don't have anything for the swarm. Sealer, you do. You can.
The light take you!
Amranda Gratior.
And of them, I think you've got more chance of hitting a swarm.
Away, you rascal!
Should have thrown that. Why didn't you?
Your time is over.
Ona Adayan. Ona Adayana.
Yeah, Avo can't do any damage, doesn't have a swarm thing on. I just realised.
Ona Adayana.
Likewise, Bismuth.
Into the fray!
Ona Adayana.
Novoran! Novoran!
We've summoned what we can. Throw this in. Get haste on our summons as well.
You offend me.
You need 20 for that, so let's switch to just fire. That was 7. Oh, I need to bring her Azad up, don't I? Old brig.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Now it's going in the centre. And we get all this. Go through this again. Should have been able to do that. Guess not, though.
Seven to one! Put them on. Yeah, you can't do anything but at least stand there and take attacks. You can do things. Take you! Into the fray!
Nice hit, Solbrig.
Stand down.
Oh, you need 20 to hit that. I need to go to fire. You can't do anything, Evo. Stay away. Trouble is, we'll still Daeran is respected all after this. But hey, it's like intervening with someone who's on a dangerous drug, I suppose, in a sense. Not to belittle that in real life, of course. But it's not always about being nice to them, is it? It's about doing what works. What's got most chance of working.
Go!
Yeah, it's actually immune to what they can do. It can't do anything with hits, and it's immune to drains. So they're pointless. Naira once again switches fire. That's 53.
Yes.
That was another 28. Oh, we got two of them? Didn't realise we got multiple. I thought it was just one at a time. Another 23.
Go!
43. It's going down. You can't do anything. Alright, so you're actually meant to be mounted up, so...
Did I mess up again?
Oh, he's lost his
Did I
thing.
mess up again?
The inheritors
I see it now.
guide my blade.
It is going down. It's another 11. Three.
Yes.
You can't do that now, Avu. You're no good there, Stomper, so just ignore it. Nice. Still 16. I didn't do anything. Well, the storm bolts.
Go!
You're almost done. Of course, this should remove Daeran's ability to heal as well, I think. Isn't it all inherited from this?
Thank you.
14 points. There we are. Yeah, I definitely had to play along because I wasn't going to get it. Oh, it was much tougher in every way on the other. Or it seemed that way. Daeran wrapped his arms around himself for a moment, clutching at his shoulders. With a slightly crazed look in his eyes, he surveys the area, his gaze never resting on anything in particular. His lips move but no sound comes out. At last the Count says, "It's over." I hope it is. Commander and I spared no effort to home in on this entity, and then to lure it into a trap. I assume now you understand the real reason behind everything we put you through, Count. I'm especially proud of my overly ruthless Inquisitor speech. I like you, Sir Not So Ruthless Inquisitor. 'Tis a real shame that I shall have to kill you. Daeran, what are you talking about? Well, Daeran is speaking in a strange manner, apparently marvelling at the sound of his own voice, tasting each word on his tongue. Either that, or the Inquisition will grip me by the throat and finally execute me, unless they decide to lock me up in some closed facility for clerics and mages that would look suspiciously like a prison. The author remains calm, despite the heavy toll of combat. And he did nothing in the combat, nothing worthwhile. And the threat of his life. Count, you are without doubt guilty of being in contact with a vile entity from the beyond, and of concealing signs of its presence in Mendev and the Crusade. That makes you an accomplice to all the crimes committed by this other, whatever it is. Of course, Mendevian justice in all its glory. It is my duty to pass your case to the Inquisitional Tribunal, but I am certain that the judges will take into consideration your youth, and the extreme circumstances under which you first encountered the entity, and they will treat you with leniency. I seriously doubt that the death sentence will even be raised as a possibility, but, Count, can you still use your abilities as an oracle? What does that have to do with... You can, I am positive of it. I know how abilities like yours work. Unlike clerics, you do not gain your power by choice. You do not gain your power... you do not choose your destiny. You are simply chosen. The other, whatever it was, chose you. You became its gateway, and thus... the gateway wasn't sealed with the death of its creator. Hence you, Count, are an open road into the unknown, where these horrible head-collecting entities come from. You remain a threat, and that means that there is a high probability that the Tribunal will decide to send you to a closed asylum, where you'll remain under the Church's supervision for the rest of your life. There's going to be another way to resolve this. Another way? I'm afraid there is no such way, Commander. Don't ask me to sacrifice my principles. I will never do that. The only thing I can say is that the Tribunal's verdict, no matter what it will be, will most probably not be carried out as long as active hostilities continue in the Crusade. But after they are over, we will have to step in. You can try that over my dead body, mate. I was willing to play to save him from this entity. You pull this shit again and you're going down. Actually, there is another way. You can kill me right here and now. Daeran chuckles and waves his hand and rubs his eyes tiredly. I'm not joking, and I'm not being more overdramatic. I am not going to demand tribunal. I'm not going to that damn tribunal, and I'm not going to any damned asylum. This life, this so-called life they have prepared for me is everything I have ever hated, with a little extra on top. I will not be able to live like that. I never even want to try. I would much rather take one final breath as a free man than to live decades more with a noose around my neck. Daeran, do you have anything to say about the gateway and all the other things? Daeran licks his lips nervously. Of all those assembled here, I may know the least about these creatures and what they were trying to do to me. I was simply instructed to keep my mouth shut, otherwise the next severed head would be my own. So I said nothing. I have been saying nothing for 10 long years. when they used me to come and go from this world as they pleased. Oh, I don't know how it works. I don't know if there is some road inside me or where it may lead. Do I get a say in this? Your achievements are great, Commander. Perhaps the Mind of Inquisition's tribunal will listen to your arguments, but I can't promise anything. Okay. I'm backed into a corner. I have a choice. I can attack Leota. I can hand Daeran over to the Inquisition Tribunal. Or I can kill Daeran. All of them are anathema to me. That is right out. I'm not going to kill him. Of these two, I don't want to attack Leota. But if he's planning to come and... I want to tell him that if he comes for Daeran, you know, he's willing to help this time. We've got rid of the entity. If he comes again, we'll take care of that entity. However, even with the entity here, he has not done any harm, and you know that. You are not going to take him. If you try, it will be over my dead body. Unfortunately, that is not an option, and it should be. I don't know why it isn't. But alas, I cannot accept what you plan to do to Daeran. Daeran stares at you with surprisingly sincere your expression of gratitude. I do believe that was the most significant thing anyone has ever done for me. Isn't that touching? And now, if you will allow me, I intend to fight back as hard as I can to keep you from lawlessly murdering me. Goddess. Leota Hogblade takes final stand.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Alright, well, it is what it is. That's what they put me into. That's what we've got to deal with. Good night, Leota. Take all the junk. How?
Our time has come.
And there you are, Daeran. No, that's Naira. That's Daeran, but I can't talk to him. Did that end it? That was a weird ending. Yep, it did. It did. So maybe something will crop up later, but right now, that's that. Yeah, I won't letting him take my boy. Are you nuts? Working with him to get rid of the entity, sure. More than that, you must be
odd word.
nuts.
Freedom.
Ah, now he's talking. Why did you mention freedom?
Because it is the greatest treasure, second only to life itself, which many fail to appreciate, sadly. People are so eager to shackle themselves, sacrificing their freedom, and they don't even realize it. Well, so be it. I am free now, and I, for one, do know how to appreciate my freedom.
So many questions for you about the other and more.
Let's postpone this conversation till we are back at camp or
Agreed.
somewhere else safe. Apologies, but I'm too exhausted now to talk about it.
I'm not even going to
I need to convince myself that it's all over.
I'm not even going to comment on killing man for his sake. That was the only option I had. I mean, there were 3 options, but that was the only one that was even remotely acceptable. We have to go.
I rarely say things like this. I have never said anything like this to anyone before, to be precise. But I am amazed by everything you have done for me. I'm not sure I deserved it, but still, I am very grateful.
Eh? There's a room you can come and show that gratitude, isn't there, Daeran? And Deliana will be most grateful in return. Now I did look, we can't go in there because it's closed. So we are going. This means I can have him with me instead of Soziel. Ooh. But we need to go back to base anyway. Can we talk to him at base? Because he said talk to you later. I wonder where he is. I've seen him in the throne room, but I think I've seen him outside too. It's not there. Let's pop outside. We're going to be coming back in here. Let's pop outside. If he's not out here, I'm not sure where he is. See, they do move at times and it's not always clear where they're moving to or from. Well, I suppose. I mean, if you knew where they were, you knew where they're moving from, but you don't always remember that, so. Come on. Hello. There he is. A number of new questions for you. Do you know what the entity haunting you was exactly? We call it the Other. It's not an entity, but entities. And though you may still call them the Other if you wish, it is a fitting name. I myself invented several hundred different names for them over the course of the 10 years together. Most of those are completely unutterable in public society, of course. A polite safety, of course. If you wish to know what exactly the thing was, I can give you much more. I can't give you much more information, I'm afraid. They were countless, they were dead, and they all had some kind of joint consciousness, like a swarm of ghosts. One thing is certain, those ghosts were not of our world. Did you voluntarily agree to all the conditions proposed by the Other? It was absolutely voluntarily. If you forget the demonic plague or the murderous Lilith who orchestrating it, it was either that or sudden death. It's a fair comment. What was it like living with that? It was most certainly an unforgettable experience. In all seriousness, though, I'm not sure I'm ready to talk about it quite yet. The Other have grown so deep into me. I still can't fully process the fact that the leash, the constant surveillance, is gone. A mind-altering realization in all sense of the word. Why did the Other behave so oddly, concealing their presence by any means possible, while at the same time beheading demons and humans alike? I haven't the slightest clue. I have absolutely no idea. They did not talk much to me, except for a few rare instances when they wanted to frighten me or make me do something for them. I'm not even sure about those heads, whether they actually killed anyone or simply found corpses and took the parts they liked the most. Interesting. I had plenty of time to hypothesize over the years, and I came up with several theories. I'm not sure any of them are true, but I think the Other were not hiding from us mortals. It looked more like they were afraid of gods or other powerful entities. You can't roam around this world without stumbling upon a cleric or a cultist. And those fellows are more than happy to pass the news on to their patrons. This might be the only reason for the other not to reveal themselves around mortals, although nobody was truly able to threaten their existence until they met the mythical commander of the Fifth Crusade. Why didn't the other come out to defend you before? After all, you found yourself in danger on multiple occasions on your travels with me. That is certainly true. You are a source of endless danger and fun. As for your question, Daeran sighs, I took some precautions to vouchsafe my life. A contract with Abadar's temple in the capital. It cost me several years' worth of revenue from all my estates combined. Under the contract, if I fail to make contact with the temple for a year, the clerics shall be obligated to use their sacred magic to discover my fate and conduct a resurrection ritual, should it turn out that I have met a premature end. Well done, Daeran. The other, they knew about it, like they knew about literally everything else that ever happened to me. I felt their presence, their otherworldly scrutiny, as I negotiated the terms and signed the contract. The prospect of being denied their gateway for a year did not seem to perturb them, it seems, provided that I would be resurrected later. But with you, it was a different matter. You were a threat even to the demon lords. In your presence, the other were agitated, uneasy, and they flew into a rage when you expressed your intention to kill me. Found out everything I wanted to know. On the one hand, I'm glad to be able to talk about this freely. On the other, I really don't wish to remember it again. You want to spend some time alone there and relax after the events? That persuaded me a little more. I jest. Of course, I'd love to. Let's go. I guess it's back into the Citadel. There we go. As I said, back into it seemed to do it quicker as well. Although that may just be that the game is not on a go slow. Oh, hang on. Door's shut. Alright, at least she gets to keep a boyfriend. And she got rid of the other. And he's still a not a cultist, what do they call it? You know, oracle. Nice. Overall, very nice. I don't know why it took so long for him to get the wolf. Because that was the only thing that stopped me taking him right at the start. Should have had it early on. Dirty Squealer will be augmented. Can expand an outpost. Upgrade that. Warehouse goes there. And it needs to be surrounded by supply center. Come on. Inn, supply center, sanctuary. Supply center inn. So we need sanctuary. Stick a citadel in there, why not? See, the thing I don't know. Oh, I may be wrong. If there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the fort. I assume Hall of Glory doesn't count because it's not recruitment growth, it's cost. Mercenary Guild. That's not recruitment growth, but it is plus one extra thing, so it is in a sense. I wish it was clearer. I wish it just specified which it can't use. We'll take it. Now, what else do we have? You can call me Helper. The soldiers are telling stories about a spirit who comes to them in times of need and introduces himself as the Helper. His arrival is accompanied by ominous signs, such as raining blood or the smell of carrion. But he saves warriors and demands nothing in return. Do we want to hunt? We don't know anything about it yet. Find the trophy from the evil spirit. That's no good. Convince them not to accept. Oh, that might be good. All generals gain knowledge. Plus 3 bonus to power and a 10 bonus 20. Yeah. Arushali, wait, you go find this spirit. Having joined forces with Arushali, the clerics soon found the spirit. He told them that he used to be a servant out to an evil spellcaster who made him commit heinous deeds. After his master's death, the spirit tried to atone for his sins. The clerics helped him purge himself of all evil in gratitude. The Helper revealed his magical secrets to them. There you go. Fate of the Daily Squirrel, a wizard with a dark past and fearsome reputation, claims to be familiar with the rituals of the Omoxers who serve the Demon Lord Jubilex. He will extract a crimson shard of mica to replace the eye of the mud golem captured in battle and place it on the commander's gear. If all goes well, the power hidden in the stone will flow into the item onto which it is placed. So we can get an amulet. Or a belt. Let's go for a belt. Wounded Dragon. During an exploration of the catacombs under the ancient temple, soldiers have come upon a heavily wounded dragon. Someone had been putting the poor creature through agonizing torture for years, driving it mad. The officers are uncertain what to do with the creature. Can end its suffering. 9,000 leadership points. What I'm thinking. Killing the dragon and give its organs... No, that's not really what I'm down with. Or send healers. Well, if that's all we've got, that's what we're going with. Priests and druids heal the dragon's body and mind with magic. The poor thing is still weak and cannot fight, but he still wants to repay its saviors for their kindness. He has revealed the location to his treasures. He hopes that the gold will help the Crusaders. See, Royal Parade there's no need. Fate of the Voracious Jumble, that's a possible. Elections for the Royal Council. The right to become a member of the Royal Council of Mendev will henceforth be granted to any Mendevian subject regardless of their lineage and wealth. This reform will undoubtedly attract many outlanders. We could do that. Dangerous hunt. We don't need diplomacy points anyway. So the Chalexians are gone. Last forces, no. Let's take care of the last of these that we've got. We will... Well, first of all, let's have a look at this stuff. Let's see. Cavalry, where are you? You can come back here. You can try and get up to that cavalry. Right now, we don't have anyone that you can join. Oh yeah, we can get others on. And that's slingers. That's going on raid. No, it's convicts. I don't even know if I want convicts, to be honest. Witches. I mean, it's a thing. I'm not going to worry about them right now. Protectors. Cure wounds useful. Right, Tector. We got Babos, we got Spearmen, we got Yamahazadas, we got Shield Bearers, Handmasters, and War Priests. Out of these, that's just those two. You join. You're Golden Legionnaires, not Quirissar, so you don't join. You join. Those are the only ones. Shy guys, you're going back here to pick things up. And we want you and you. Well, the rest of you don't belong to anyone. No, you do. Which means the others, you go to one of them, I can't remember which. Is it the melee? Yes, it's the Texas. And then the others, there's two of them. Can just join, is it Noblesse Obligé? We've got 2 slots. You don't have 2 slots, I thought you did. Right now, you don't. You got 6 out of 6. 6 out of 6. 4 out of 4. Ah, it's you. Heaven missed Eternals. Beautiful. Now, I'm not going to do last forces. We don't need to. Strengthening chain of command. Yep, we'll do that. And we have a level 7 up there. So, let's go back to the forces. Shy guys can move up that way. Okay. Now I say one more day and we do the chain of command. So I think that's what we're going to do before we quit. First off though, these are not going to last long. Not against Shy. Interesting. Right, first things first then. Beautiful. There you go. Now it's time to get him back down home. We won't reach it right now. Oh. Okay. Take this down. Elementals. What's that? Kineticists. Ah. Lost one. I think we're fine just letting it be now. There we go. Bit of a rougher fight, we made it through fine. All the land around is strewn with shards of magic crystals. They were brought here in huge quantities, so the demon-worshipping spellcasters could draw power from them, and summon elementals to serve them. They had no time to finish their last ritual, so a portion of the magic crystals fell into command of the Crusaders' hands. Alright, it's okay. We could... Oh, hang on, you've got a boost, that's fine. Breath of Life. Personal. I got these. In the fort. All good. I mean, honestly, I can just... There we go. We've got another event. Alright, I have a feeling that that's going to run right into that, which I can't afford to do. So you are going to be heading home. What's this event? Meeting with oh, we should speak to you in private. Right, let's deal with this. And then we got the strengthening as well. See which we've got first.
I came to talk.
There's something broken about Daeran's pose. Like a puppet that has had its strings cut. He sits at a table with his arm outstretched, his head slumped upon it, his golden hair dishevelled. His eyes flicker with alarm, but there's a hint of deeper contemplation as well.
I feel like I'm falling into a bottomless well. I never expected that freedom could be so... overwhelming. Am I making any sense at all, or not? You see, I spent 10 years of my life with that shadow looming over me. I taught myself to enjoy every single moment, because there was no telling when it would all be ripped away from me.
Explains some of your behaviour, doesn't it? Paul's trying to collect his thoughts.
But now the shadow is gone, and I... don't know how to go on with my life. How to dream, how to breathe. I am utterly adrift. Help me.
Daeran rises to his feet and shrugs helplessly. Tell me, do you love me? Do you do I want to do that? That's needy. I mean, it might be the best thing right now because it could let him have an anchor. Let's talk first. Tell me everything. With the other one gone, with no need to cling to your secrets anymore. Is that where we want to go when he's feeling this horrible? Maybe. Cast these painful thoughts out of your head and just live. No one is standing in your way now. You can have whatever you want. The other are gone. And morality and all. That and all that other nonsense never really bothered you, did they? I'll be glad to revel in this celebration of life with you. Now this world belongs to us. No. That sounds tyrannical in the end. We're happy together and it will only get better from now on. Your fears will fade with time, trust me. Let's just live and enjoy each other. I like that, but it could come across as a hollow platitude. Certainly not 3, as say. That's damn near tyrannical, no. That's the opposite of freedom for everyone else. That sounds like I'm needy because I'm not sure if it was the other making him say it. In truth, it might have been. Let's talk first. Tell me everything. With the other gone, you have no need to cling to your secrets anymore.
I am woefully bad at sharing my feelings. A noble upbringing doesn't prepare one for that kind of thing.
Yeah?
Good comportment doesn't necessarily entail lying, but it does require one to keep up appearances at all times.
Stiff upper lip.
Even if you feel awful, or frightened, or lonely.
Do you feel frightened and lonely with me?
After you agreed to kill that stubborn inquisitor for me? Not even slightly. What I mean is, we have had so many great moments together. But I truly stopped being frightened only after I realized that there was someone who was not afraid to get her hands dirty for me.
How did it feel to live under the other's constant scrutiny? Especially when we were together.
Oh, I cannot say I found a way to ignore them completely. You know, the denizens of the north sometimes go on long journeys over the frozen seas or lakes to hunt or fish. They have to spend nights out on the ice. That's how I used to feel. I lived my life minding my own business, spending time with the person who meant a lot to me, but there, beyond a paper-thin barrier, darkness and death were always waiting.
He's already said we mean to him, because look at that. Thank you for being so open.
I tried my best.
Then I don't need you to tell me whether you love me. You already have done. We're so happy together. And it will only get better from now on. Your fears will fade over time, trust me. Let's just live and enjoy each other.
That sounds like a good plan. No, honestly. It seems that all I needed was a few encouraging words. From you. No one else matters to me.
Daeran listens to you carefully without trying to interrupt or mock you.
I have no idea what the future holds for us, but I have no regrets. Who else could have saved me as you did? You saved me not only from the other, but from melancholy too. Because when we are together, there's no threat of melancholy for either of us, is there, my dear?
I accidentally double-clicked, I think, so... Don't know if that was an accident. Oh, hang on. We're at it again. Oh, dogs. There we go. Yeah, I've sold 2 of them. So, back to the table, because we need to... Oh, back to the... oh, hang on. Of course, the door's shut. There we are, Captain Hammatton. Commander, mission report. I finally bring you good news for a change. Now that you put an end to the wary, barely anyone questions your right to lead the crusade. And Rosie now has a circle of influential people who are sympathetic to our efforts and see you as a foremost protector of Galarian. I would like to help our army in any way you want. What should we ask of them? I think we should ask for something we're always lacking: money and other forms of material support. Have them send us holy relics, those that are gathering dust in their possession, like in some kind of museum. so we can ask for anything. Make them send us reinforcements, but not another bunch of commoners. Their very own overgrown infantile offspring. Let's discuss our options in further detail. As you command. Sealer, what's your plan? On the home front, lots of holy relics are just gathering dust in temples or private collections. Their place is here on the front lines, where the fate of our world will be decided. Unless our best officers arm themselves with the sacred gifts of the gods, and may the power hidden within them help us defeat the demons at last. Don't overestimate the sanctimonious reliquary keepers. They'll suffer heart attacks at the thought of sending their priceless treasures to war. What if we lose them? In the end, they'll just send us junk and hide things that are actually powerful in their deepest cellar, then swallow the key. Daeran, your opinion, please. Have you seen the volunteers been getting lately? They're skinny, ragged, hunched. Less of an army, more of a travelling almshouse. Our neighbours are willing to help. Let them send their best breed, offspring of barons and counts. They themselves may be completely useless, but their dear fathers and mothers will send their best warriors to accompany them. I was thinking the first part, forgot about the second, yeah. Their personal guards, sworn knights and seasoned mercenaries. All those who will see to it that their beloved youngster's head is not removed by some demon or other. In a fight, a single one of these skilled riders or trained swordsmen is worth 10 commoners who've just been given a spear and told the following words of martial wisdom. You are not a baker anymore, you're a soldier. You have a point. Captain Hammadden, what would you advise? In my opinion, we don't need to overthink this. There's no such thing as too much money. We'll ask for material aid and buy everything we're currently missing. Money comes and goes. We must take this chance to get what can't be bought. Thank you, everyone. Everything's clear. Let's see what your assessments actually are. Relic Keeper at level 20. 15 power at level 20. That's not much. Noble Recruits. Cavalry and Grants here have a 20% bonus to damage. Okay, yeah, whatever. Hammatton. Finance points income increased by 100. Materials income by 5. And the other by 4. It's a minor increase, but it's a constant daily increase. Level 20... I mean, we're not going to get leaders at level 20. Don't be silly. Noble Recruits. Grants here. Cavalry. I think we do go for Hammattons. Sometimes the easiest solution is the wisest one. Thank you, Commander. Hope our allies will fulfill their promises. I'll personally leave for the Norosian to oversee the progress being made on our new associates. Hopefully I'll return with good news before long. Right. Going to the table. See if there's anything else that's quick. And we'll be close to the end of the day. Military is getting close to finished. We need 110,000. We've got 103,000. Logistics, we need 242,000, more or less. For leadership. That is moving up. The only one that's questionable as to whether we'll actually get anywhere is logistics. Glory to the heroes. Don't need to increase Crusader morale. Defenders of freedom. We do have them in an army. I think I'd rather have that though. Alright. In that case, join me next time. And we'll see where we go from here.
Thanks for watching, for being around, for every message, reaction, all the joy we found. To the quiet, the loud, the sharp and the sly, you're the reason I'm leaving with my spirits high. So hit like, leave a word or tap that sub. If you laugh, cry to mock my stuff. Every click helps the channel grow and lets me keep on with the show.